children, welcome to the computer class of 6th standard. Today we are going to continue with chapter number 10, e-commerce, blogging and podcasting. In this video, we are going to learn the following topics from pages number 124 till 125. We will also discuss few topics from page number 129 and 130. Here we are going to learn the modes of online payment, e-banking, e-ticketing, web feed and podcasting. Now first of all, let's discuss what is online payment. There you can see online payment is also known as electronic payment or e-payment, where payments that are made electronically for financial transactions are called electronic payments. There you can see sometimes we do shopping online and we do payments online from our banks using some different payment apps like PayPal, Paytm, etc. This kind of transactions that we do using internet is known as online payments. Now here we will discuss the modes of online payment from pages number 124 till 126. There you can see firstly we will discuss net banking, debit card, credit card, smart card, digital middleman, electronic wallet, payment service providers. Now let's see first of all the term that we are going to discuss is net banking, where net banking enables customer to do financial transaction through internet using bank's website. Here you can see if we are paying from our banks using mobile or internet, that working is known as net banking. Next we are going to discuss about the debit card payments. Here you can see where debit card is a plastic payment card used for making payment in place of the cash. Where we don't want to pay the cash down payments, there we can use our such payment cards to pay the amount, such as ATM cards, etc. Next we will discuss about the credit card, where credit card allows us to borrow money from our banks for making any purchases. When customer make payments through the credit card, the concerned bank pays on the behalf of the customer and such time period will be given to them to pay the credit card bill, otherwise they will be fined as charge for the late fees. Next we are going to discuss about the smart card, where smart card resembles like a credit card in size and shape, but the process is different, where these smart cards are of two types, one is debit or one is credit, where the cash from user's bank account is transferred to the smart card and these smart cards are used to pay the bills. These can also be used to store the customer's information in an encrypted form, thereby making it more secure, such as Visa cards. Next we are going to discuss about the digital middleman, where digital middleman refers to a company that gathers information about all the other companies and provide the similar type of products and services and display their collected information on their own websites. This middleman facilitates interaction between the parties for each transaction. It is like a person who is buying some other person's products and services, but he charges some fees for his duty. Now next we will discuss about the electronic wallet, where electronic wallet is also known as digital wallet or e-wallet. Digital wallet allows the users to make online transactions through the computer or their smartphones. It can be used as a prepaid account in which user can store money for the future transactions. This card contains the personal information such as card number, PIN and shipping address, like Paytm, MobileWick and FreeCharge apps. The next topic we will discuss here, the payment service provider, where payment service providers are the companies that facilitates e-commerce merchants in accepting and processing electronic payments. Payments can be made through the credit card, fast charge, and secure pays like PayPal, etc. The next topic we are going to discuss here is e-banking, whereas e-banking stands for electronic banking, where electronic banking is the way of performing bank transactions using internet. A customer can do number of things using e-banking, such as he can check the amount in his account, he can also check the fixed deposit, and he can transfer amount in anybody else's account. For this purpose, we are using such trusting banking sites like www.statebankofindia.com, www.hdfcbank.com, etc. for the money transferation, apply for the loan, and fixed deposits. Here are few steps to perform e-banking. First of all, we need to install the bank app in our mobile. Then we need to open that website of the bank. Here you can also see. Then we need to fill our username and password, and then we can do required transactions. The next topic is their e-ticketing, where e-ticketing means making a reservation or appointment for any service using internet. Using internet, we cannot only check the availability of seats in bus, train, or aircraft anytime, but we can also reserve rooms, meeting halls, or any table in restaurant or any hotels. We can check the payable charges at the same time also, and we can make the online payment through our credit cards for our reservations. Here you can see we can also book our tickets of the trains using the site www.irctc.co.in. The next topic we are going to discuss is web feed from page number 129. There you can see a web feed means the data format used to keep the users abreast with the frequently updated contents of the website. Where web feed is a data format used to keep the users up to date with the frequently updated contents of a website. Where when we will use any website like Facebook, Telegram, or any news app, after some times everyone is posting something new data on that application, and we are continuing seeing them on our news feeds. That is also known as web feed, where we can see their updated contents. It simply consists of titles, brief describing the updated contents with their links, pictures, or videos. Where subscription of such websites is known as the RSS, that is Rich Site Summary. If we have subscribed any website, then we can see their updates after some times whenever we will open that website. The last topic we are going to discuss is podcast from page number 130, where podcast is the combination of two words, that is iPod or broadcast. Whereas podcasting is an audio or video broadcast that is distributed on the internet. It is similar like the radio or television show that we see on the televisions. As the distribution medium is internet, that anyone can distribute their thoughts and opinions to the world by creating a podcast. Podcast can be accessed easily on users' computer or digital media players through the internet. We can subscribe also to the podcast over the web, whereas podcasting facility is free of cost. Here are some popular websites that host the podcast like www.buzzsprout.com. There you can see number of different podcasting sites are there. The other popular website of the podcasting is www.soundcloud.com. Next is there www.podomatic.com. Here you can see the Podomatic website for the podcasting. And one last popular podcasting site is www.podbean.com. These websites allows you to post your videos or audios broadcasted over the internet. Till now, we have discussed the following topics. We have discussed modes of online payment, e-banking, e-ticketing, web feed, and podcasting. Now revise all the terms, cross questions till what we have done.